All right, filming for VTP Lost and Found 2024, first VTP of the new year. What's going on, everyone? Donovan here. Welcome back to the show. And you know, it's something different about today. Yeah, it's 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. So I want to kick off this episode reminding you of something that maybe in the days of elementary you found out about, or I don't know, but since way back in the day, we've all learned about the lost and found. It was a place that if you lost an item, that you can find it there in the lost and found. When you go in there and you see the item that you lost, you're happy, you're excited that you found it. And for some of us, we thought going into the lost and found, man, if I ever get that back, I'll take care of it in a better way. I'll keep track of things. I'll do things differently that I don't lose it again. And you know, it was kind of that simple. It was, if I lose something, this is maybe a place I can find it. I'll find it and on to the next day. But adulthood, moving from grade school, lost and found gets a little bit more complicated as life goes on. And as we come into a new year, we go back and forth, spending our times in the lost and found. I think as adults, you think about the lost and found, now it's more like not only things I've lost, but things that I want to lose. What things do I want to lose intentionally? And some of those can actually be just decisions we make in our health, financial decisions, but mainly relationships. This time of year we lose things. We've lost things. We lost family members and friends and things like that coming into the new year, unfortunately. But then again, we also intentionally lose those same people because we make decisions not to talk to anyone, not to associate with anyone. Things go bad in our relationships that we cut people off. And not only do we lose those things intentionally, but we get locked into the emotions of that. We lose these things and then we get locked into the emotions of the hurt, the pain, the bitterness, the anger, the frustration. Instead of working out a solution, we stay locked and lost in our emotions. But I think that's where maturity comes in, is that we don't have to stay lost and locked in those emotions, and find solutions through positive support, through our relationship with God, through our relationship with other people that are going to help us to become better than what we are and to really find solutions. And I say that to say, really, coming into a new year, where are you at? Do you feel lost? Do you feel like you want to lose some things? Or do you feel found and want to find some things, some solutions to your problems, some solutions to just what this year is going to become for you and what you're going to become in the new year? Now, I don't know your life. I don't know who you are and what things you've been through, but I do know one thing, that with God, all things are possible. And if we put God first and we're humble to really shift through all the emotions, shift through all the lostness that we feel and that we think we're in, then we can definitely come up with solutions with His help to overcome, and for this year to be the best year it can be for us. Because we know being lost and locked in emotions and negative emotions, being lost and locked in those clouds of despair, it doesn't help us get the solution that we're looking for. So I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling lost, definitely take steps to be found. If you feel like losing something, think about what you want to lose. Now, if it's something that you want to lose in order to become better in your character, in your relationships, that's fine. If it's something you want to lose just because you're angry, you don't understand something, then I think you really need to think about that, because that can not only have your bitterness in your life today, but set up bitterness on the road for your life in the future as well. And to sum it up, guys, I really have to share something with you. When I was dating this one girl at the time, she used to kind of laugh at me because we used to take rides along the neighborhood, and you would see these abandoned houses. I mean, houses that were pretty broken down, that steps were missing, steps were deteriorating, half the frame of the house was out, and things like that. And we would pull up to a house, and I would just look at the house, and I would dream. I would look at the house and think of how it can be renovated, how it can look brand new. And I think about our lives now, and just how do you think about your life? Do you look at it and see it in shambles and not have hope that it can be fixed? Or do you have the faith in God and the potential that it can become better than it's ever been before? So I want to encourage you to be a treasure seeker and a treasure builder. Now, what is a treasure seeker? Treasure seeker is when you see something that seems like it's falling apart, to really look at it and imagine it for what it can be. When we look at our relationships with people, we can see the characteristics that are damaging, that can be bad in that person, but we also can imagine things that can be good. And with that, you become a treasure builder. You look at the person and you take time to invest in them, to build them up in what they can be in God, and just what they can be in their lives. You see a potential in them of what they can be and help them to become better. That's what I mean by treasure seeker and treasure builder. You got to decide, what do you want to become? What do you want to be? Going through the lost and found, what do you want to be? You want to be bitter or better? It's up to you. So I really want to encourage you today to do that, to think about that 2024 and many days and years to come. What do you want to be? You want to be lost or found? It's up to you. Well, guys, that's my video for today. I wanted to kind of keep it short. I could expand on it a lot more, but if you look at your life, I think you can really expand on it a lot more and think about ways how you can be found instead of lost, how ways you can just really grow instead of be stagnant. So it's up to you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Donovan out. Peace.